Hello, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Kaitlyn Brennan and I'm running for your ACADSA president. So I'd like to just start by congratulating this year's executive. You guys have done a fabulous job and I hope it keeps going well. They weren't in the easiest position this year. The ACADSA office was reorganized last year, changing around the bylaws a little bit, try to make their jobs a little bit easier. But they've been the first executive committee to have to deal with these new changes, so they've had this opportunity to really define their positions and see how they can make the SA run as best as possible and help out the student body. So last year it was apparent that there was a need for this structural change. It was a tough year. We had 4 or 5 executive committee members step down because it is so much work. So several of us stepped up partway through the year. It was an incredibly challenging task of trying to pick up the pieces partway through a semester, unsure what we're doing, not much training, and I would love the opportunity to come into the SA with all this opportunity to plan, to really organize, have a really thorough understanding of what I'm doing. Last year when I stepped up as Vice President External, which has now been renamed Vice President Communication, I really wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, but it did turn out to be the best experience of my ACAD career. I learned a lot about ACADSA, all the opportunities it offers for us through numerous committees, whether they be bylaw committees, hiring committees, academic appeal committees, all these things that make up part of what ACAD is and help us function. My experience last year gave me an opportunity to really understand the role and how ACADSA functions. Part of it is that opportunity to be involved. You learn things that would be nice to improve if you had the time. Coming in partway through the year, like I mentioned, we didn't have all these great chances. So if I was given the opportunity to come back in, I thought of things that would help make the executives' jobs easier, help the student body in numerous ways, whether it be applying for awards, getting your ideas about curriculum changes to councils. So outside of the SA, I've been quite involved in many leadership roles, and I'm not going to lie to you, I am a big dork. Outside of ACAD, I was involved with 4-H, and I'm not sure if many people are aware of that, but it's sort of a youth leadership organization. But I helped start a national youth committee and served as the Ontario rep and the national chairman for several years. So I've experienced chairing meetings, organizing committee meetings, following policies, procedures, rewriting bylaws when needed. I call it dorky, but it was a great experience. It's something that I think would be a great asset to coming into ACAD, to having this experience and the capability and the knowledge of what it takes to operate an office. One of the biggest challenges of any student association is the problem of continuity and the task of having to start over and over each year. Especially when there's 100% turnover with the executive. It's not an easy job, there's a lot to learn. You can't just read a book and know this is what this coordinator does, this is what this job is. It's a lot of learning as you go and picking up. And so my past experience would be helpful for that. So the big thing is, it's important to remember that the actions and decisions of the SA are governed by the needs of the student body, and that it is the responsibility of the executive committee to ensure that the bylaws and policies are followed so students are not denied any rights and they're best supported. I promise to follow the bylaws and go to the student body for all major decisions affecting them, whether it be the health and dental plan or closing the school for events. If you have any questions or concerns, please email me or come visit me down in the ceramic studio. And on Monday, I'm bringing in my Nintendo. So if anyone's got any questions, please stop by, play some Nintendo, and just hang out. Thanks.